This ferry may seem like an ordinary boat doing its ordinary job, but as with all things in Connecticut, there is more behind it than you might think. Even here at Quinnipiac, the magic of Connecticut is already on full display. However, you don't have to travel far to see more of what this state has to offer. You don't have to go farther than to ride the Chester-Hadlime Ferry, a ferry service running across the Connecticut River between the towns of Chester and Hadlime. Many people might hitch a ride on the boat to visit local landmarks, including the nearby Gillette Castle up on the cliffside. The real treasure, though, is the history of the ferry itself and how far the service stretches back. In fact, the actual ferry service started even before the founding of the United States. It all began in 1769, when a local Connecticut man, Jonathan Warner, started operating a ferry between the land he owned on both sides of the river. It was even used to help transport supplies during the Revolutionary War. However, Robert Maselli, historian at the Chester Historical Society, says the quaint wonder that is the Chester-Hadlime Ferry has continued to be a big part in Chester history since the beginning.
It's a fun adventure, and it's in a historic part of town. There are a lot of pieces of Chester history involved with the ferry itself, including the people that initially started it.
If you're ever headed up that way, be sure to board the Chester-Hadlime Ferry and experience a piece of Connecticut almost as it was over 250 years ago. For Q30 News, I'm Luke Triant.